Despite chip shortages and the pandemic affecting production lines for a second year in a row, South Korean automakers are fighting hard to continue their success in the global market. And efforts seem to have paid off as South Korean car makers remained competitive in the global market while even seeing a rise in exports. Kim Do-yeon reports.
For the second year in a row, South Korea held on to its number 5 spot in the world for global automobile production. According to the Korea Automobile Manufacturers Association, South Korean automobile companies produced 3.46 million cars in 2021. That's down slightly by 1.3% from the year before, but the global auto industry has been hit hard by chip shortages as well as the prolonged COVID-19 pandemic. Ahead of South Korea in the rankings, making up the top 4 are China, the US, Japan, and India.
Although we have previously ranked 5th, India and Mexico rose in the rankings, pushing South Korea down to 7th. However, the world has been struggling due to COVID-19, while South Korea responded well in terms of virus prevention and was able to take back 5th place.
One of the driving forces behind the result is South Korean industry giant Hyundai Motor Group, which actually made 5.3% more cars last year than it did in 2020, despite most other major automakers seeing a fall in production. The company has also ranked 3rd for global market share in 2021, maintaining the company's upward trend. As for auto exports, there were rises in both the number of cars sold as well as sales. South Korean companies exported more than 2 million cars, collecting 24.2% more in sales compared to the year before. Industry stats show that this is backed by the rise in sales of eco-friendly cars, especially hybrid engines. For the 4th year in a row, the number of exported eco-friendly cars broke all-time annual records, even seeing a 50% increase on year in 2021. Now, around a fifth of all South Korean auto exports are eco-friendly cars. Industry experts as well as automakers expect the recovery phase to continue this year, and by 2023, things may get back to pre-pandemic levels. Kim Do-yeon, Arirang News.